Let the adventures begin! Lodotus! She's going to do her own outro. She's going to redo the outro. That's okay. I know how it goes.
No, I'm with you.
I'm with you.
Welcome back. I am here on the floor of our motel, telling you officially that the world tour has begun. It's been a full-on few days for us. We've been packing and prepping like crazy. Harry is in the corner of this room right now, preparing a video to show you all of the stuff we've been doing over the last few weeks. And then we've run straight from that into setting off. So, suffice it to say, our set-off didn't exactly go to plan, starting from back in Sydney.
We are as packed as we're going to get, and we are heading off. The things we've forgotten are staying behind. The things we've got are going to get lost along the way.
Well, one of the things we've forgotten are actually going to be replaced. So we are going to go and find some boots, because I have accidentally stored my boots. Whoops. We are already at 12 o'clock, and we thought we'd ambitiously get away this morning. Turns out no. So I think our other job is going to take us an hour, and then we will actually be on the way.
We'll poodle gently up the coast, stop somewhere, and then do some monster days in the days to come. I'm pretty excited. So Lodotus, there's going to be lots of exciting things that are going to happen as we start on this adventure. I'm really excited. But whatever you do, don't subscribe. Please just do. If you press the button, then we'll have to entertain you, and there'll be really exciting things to watch, and it'll be really fun. You watch the tension between the two of us. You don't want that. You don't. So definitely don't subscribe and press the bell. Don't do that. Oh, bell.
I'm not with him. I think you should subscribe.
So, you know, if you're the kind of person that listens to people like her, I guess I'll be disappointed to see you in the comments.
They've still got plastic on them, but that's okay. They don't squeak. My last pair were a set of Tech 3s, slightly different to these, all black, but I love them. And it's comfort, and also they're super secure. You know, it's not like the Formers where they're quite loose around the ankles. I think it's very rare to get a boot where you've got really rigid design, but also you feel comfortable walking in them. So that's why I really wanted to make sure I had my right boots before we set off. All right, we can finally go. My engine just died. I just need to switch to fuel, but it's a new tank, so I'm not sure how to do it. Where are you? Alright, that's on reserve. Nice. Let's go. Hopefully this bike will be a bit better than my last one, which I couldn't really use the reserve. Let's... Our new tanks are so huge. I feel like I've been putting fuel in for ages. It just goes on and on. Ooh. Oh, good in there. Nailed it. Thank you.
We get to London.
Up the coast, then into Darwin.
Yep.
Container ship to East Timor.
Right.
And then through Indonesia and Malaysia and Thailand and India and all that.
What's the time frame?
1 year we reckon.
Yeah, and where'd you leave from?
Just here.
Just so you guys are keeping up with the logistics, we have so far made it from central Sydney to West Sydney, back to central Sydney, and we're now somewhere in North Sydney. It is 3 p.m, but we do have fuel, we do have boots, and we've got about 2 hours of daylight left to make some sort of tracks northward. I think we timed it pretty well. It's a downpour out there. It's sort of lightning. Oh, and we're inside and it's warm and it smells nice and it's clean and we can have showers. It's good. So we made it to the hostel. I can't believe how dark it gets quickly. It was sunset about 5 o'clock, and by 5:30, which is when we got here, it was pretty scary already to be on the roads. So because we were cold, we've just chilled out in the motel that we're staying in, which is super nice. I'll show you in a sec. And Harry's sorting out all of the footage from today. I went and got us some dinner from an RSL down the road. And we're going to have an early night and then try and make up some ground because we didn't really get so far on our day one. Here's Harry.
Hard at work. Hello.
Oh dear, doesn't look good. Blue.
I'm restarting it. It's been frustrating.
So room, bathroom. Our light's broken, or our light isn't broken. The ceiling light makes the camera flicker, so I've had to add all these extra lights. Today was a bit of a long day. We'd originally said we'd like to get out of here by 8 when we were in Sydney. I got away 2:30. What with giving back the keys, packing up the bikes, going and putting stuff in storage, giving up a car, going to get my boots. Yeah, it was a full-on day. And tomorrow is supposed to be cold and miserable as well, but not raining. And as we go further north, it's just going to get nicer and nicer. So I think tomorrow we're going to try and do some big miles, get close to the Queensland border, and then give ourselves a bit of time in the coming days. But yeah, I think bed soon. What do you reckon, Harry?
I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Where you can see large tree branches have come down on this suburban street. Just to my left, you can see just how thick some of those branches have been. This one came and went through the windscreen of this car, and the SES says scenes like this are widespread across Sydney this morning.
Day 2, and we are currently packing up. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, so for us that's a very good time. We have a coffee place in mind about an hour away, around Lake Mile or Mile Lakes.
And then we want to see Foster and Tuncurry, where I did a little bit of work back to sort me out when I was a delinquent child. So we'll see a bit of that, head up the coast, get as far north as we can today, make up a bit of the lost ground from yesterday.
Yeah, so the news is saying it's been pretty miserable overnight, lots of high winds, lots of rain all around our area, so we'll see. Let's get going.
Let's do it.
Or just engine. You got the place in your map?
Sad, he's dropped his bacon on the floor.
I got my bacon on the floor.
We had a really good breakfast here. We're just getting a second latte to warm us up. And we've been talking about all of the complaints so far after one day of riding.
My butt hurts so much. I've got an air hawk, I've got a sergeant seat, which I've tried all of the seats. I think I'm soft. So I've been trying different air amounts in the air hawk. I think I just need to harden up.
Toughen up. Also, all of our fingers, I think it's with packing everything over the last few days, and our Pelican cases are really stiff and doing all the locks, but
it's just like the bits you can see there, like the beds of the nails just get pulled back.
Yeah.
In pockets and bags and stuff, I think it is in the cold.
So we're both complaining about that. Also,
my devices aren't charging. I don't know if it's a relay, I don't know what's going on, but at home I could switch it on and my phone and my GPS would charge at the same time. Now my GPS, the best I can get is if I don't charge my phone, my GPS will stop dropping in battery. So if it starts at 85, it will stay on 85. That's the best I can run for. So.
And for me, I'm having to wear a backpack right now, and it's not a proper backpack, so it's cutting into my shoulder blades as I ride. But yeah, this is day one of a year. So
it's going well.
It's going well.
We will have more complaints for you in due course.
Yeah, we'll tell you next breakfast time we've got a new one. Oh my god, the lattes.
Okay, yes, we are a bunch of sooks, but that was this morning, and since then we have solved a lot of those problems. So Harry has stopped complaining about his butt, at least to me. I adjusted the straps on my backpack so it doesn't hurt anymore. And Harry may have even solved the issue of charging things on his bike. But in order for us to do that, we need to find the most direct route to the auto parts shop.
This is glorious. Look at it. Oh my god. There is literally no one on this beach. It is just us. And it's so nice. I've dug myself quite a hole and up to the axle. That's why it's not happy. I crashed.
Okay.
We're in Port Macquarie. None of Harry's gear was charging, and we think it's the relay, which the electrician or the mechanic had already spoken to Harry about to say it's a bit dodgy. So, pulled into Super Cheap Auto for a new relay. They didn't have it. So we've gone somewhere else to get a relay. He's got it. He's fixing it into the bike. Oh God, how's it going?
Good, new relay, out with the old, in with the new.
And that's it for our first 2 days. We are currently holed up in a Seventh-day Adventist motel. Harry did give me a backer to the pub for some dinner, but otherwise we are just chilled out here, getting an early night to carry on tomorrow. Things haven't gone exactly to plan for the first 2 days. We were hoping we'd already be in Brisbane, but that's okay. We are easing into it, and the new plan is tomorrow we make it to Brisbane. It's going to be a mega day. That's about 500 kilometers away from where we are now, which just shows you how much we have underachieved by our original planning. Whether we make it or not sure. You're going to have to check out the next video for that. If you like this video, please do give a thumbs up, give a like, subscribe, all those things that Harry told you not to do. Most importantly, never listen to Harry. See ya!
Hey!
Look at Harry's hair.
I need to get this cut. There's no way
going very
that will ever look good.
Mad Professor-esque, isn't it?
I think I've cracked it.
What I was really going to show you is look at the size of his steak.
It's just me down there. Look at that. Look at that puppy.
It's dinner time in, what's the place we're staying called? Oh, something.
Stewart's Point.
Stewart's Point, that's right.
It's known mostly for their they've got a park here. With
Oh, no. Goodbye.